Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special, creepy Halloween stream. Um, so basically, give me a sec. Welcome, everybody. So, for this stream, I'm going to be reading the creepiest of the creepiest pastas ever. Some of them might be stupid, some of them might be blood chilling and just overall terrifying. And I'm going to have some witnesses in the call with me listening to these stories. I will do some Thomas related ones, well, ones that show up on the Creepypasta wiki that I can read. And if you're too squeamish and too sensitive, then just leave the stream now if you do not want to hear the content that's going to come out from these stories that I read. You can also suggest some creepypastas I can read in the chat. Without further ado, I'll let the guests in.
The following stream has been rated NWA for no wusses allowed.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
He has no idea what he's doing.
What are you talking about? I thought you were in a call.
Well, I am, but I can do both at once. I can do whatever I want.
Bruh. Okay.
This stream has been sponsored by KFC.
Okay, one thing I have to say is that when I was at a scout camp, sleeping over for a week, the older people. This was years ago, and I was like younger. The younger kids were reading creepypastas, and they were like, "You should leave because we're reading creepypastas." And I was like, "Okay."
Why don't we just watch audio stories? I don't know.
I mean, audio.
You know, on that creepypasta video we watched last night.
Yeah, the lost episodes.
And you know what? You know what I felt when I went to sleep?
What?
I felt no sound effects. Seriously, that wasn't freaking scary at all.
You also got a new friend here.
It's tow truck.
Can I read the first one?
Oh my gosh!
Yo, shush. We gotta take this seriously.
Okay, yeah,
not really.
It's spoopy time.
No, okay. I don't know which one. Some of them I read are gonna be pretty stupid, but some of them.
Yeah, I'll just read a couple of stupid ones for all those.
Give me a second.
Getting comfortable.
It's not like super late at night. It's only like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's only like 6:49 p.m. guys.
Yeah. It's 6:47, guys.
Oh my god! All right.
Yeah,
the
guys,
first one we're gonna read. All right. Shush. Okay, can you like not talk every single freaking second? The first creepypasta we're gonna read is called "The Missing Coach." Yes, there's actually a creepypasta tied to the missing coach. All right. Here we go. All right, I'm on the wiki right now, and there's a picture of Donald and Douglas. Donald looks freaking pissed, and Douglas has no eyes. All right. Here we go. Firstly, I don't know where to begin with this tape. For those who are long fans of the running TV show Thomas the Tank Engine, you probably might have heard of the canceled episode known as The Missing Coach. It was meant to be one of the first episodes we saw of Donald and Douglas, the Scottish twin engines. However, it was canceled during filming. Supposedly, there was some footage they taped before canceling it. I was the only one who was mainly interested in finding the footage because most of the people thought it was an obvious hoax. After months of trying to find it, I eventually gave up, but someone emailed me saying how they had the tape and if I was interested in owning it. Of course, I said yes and had it shipped to my apartment. The guy stated that he didn't know what was on the tape because he had filled it in a box in his attic. I put the tape in the VCR as I grabbed a bowl of chips and prepared to watch the video. Ooh, Here we go. Give me a sec.
You're a muckle nuisance.
Okay, here we go. The video started off with the intro like usual, but the quality was really bad. I guess it was just that the tape didn't age pretty well. The episode had no narrator. I expected that because the footage was taken before any dubs were made. The models of Donald and Douglas were weird and very different from their final versions. Douglas's model had no mouth, nose, or eyebrows. All it had were very tiny eyes, while Douglas, on the other hand, had the same features as Donald, except his eyes were those big black dots and had a painted red smile on his mouth that dripped near his buffers. All the footage was of the models moving back and forth, pulling coaches and trucks. The strangest thing about the footage was that a distorted voice repeated the phrase, "Embrace me," or "Embrace it," or something like that. I swear I felt like I could hear faint screaming in the background of the tape. I honestly don't know if the screaming was there or if it was me and that I had gone batshit crazy. Eventually, the footage showed Donald and Douglas picking up passengers at Knapford Station. They took off and puffed off to what appeared to be a broken bridge. As they kept puffing, panicking could be heard in the coaches. The two reached the bridge and fell to their deaths, and the video ended. I was disturbed by the video on so many levels. It was just so disturbing just to see this video of my favorite show as a kid be turned into a demented, random, and strange film. I immediately destroyed the tape because I honestly couldn't take the demonic footage of the tape. I had nightmares for weeks of the video. Just when I started to forget about the video, a box arrived. The box contained 2 model trains of Donald and Douglas. They looked exactly like they did in the video. A note was also in the box. I picked up the note and read what it said. As I read, it said, "Muckle nuisance."
You're a muckle nuisance.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of rigged.
That wasn't even scary.
What do you mean, kind of rigged?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
speaking
man.
about like the tape, like this guy just
I want
probably
my
lied and
freaking
just tried
money
to
back.
scare him.
I paid $50. I want my money back.
I mean, it mostly just sounded like a version of Timothy. But
I
just
know,
No,
right?
that's
No, right?
that's not what it just felt like. It just felt like the Timothy story, except it wasn't scary at all.
I know, man. It's just freaking
Okay.
rip off, dude.
spoopy. Okay. Next
Okay,
up,
let's read a freaking Bob the Builder creepypasta.
a Bob the Builder.
No, Pokemon creepypasta.
I never grew up with Pokemon. Let me see if I can find the one more Thomas one that.
Pokemon with the pokey and the mind and the thing.
Oh God!
Mm.
I searched. Jesus Christ! I searched up Thomas creepypasta, and so many Google images popped up.
Jesus.
I mean, like, what did you expect? What you expected? Like,
Oh my God, dude.
Is this one too long? Oh God, this one's too long.
Yeah,
like,
like
Hell no, I ain't reading this one.
what is it?
It's called Early Reel.
is this the YT? Is this a creepypasta about Down the Mine, the original version?
Maybe, I don't
Freaking
know.
pilot. Wow, man, this.
I wish Knapford fan 24 were here because you know how I made that one video about my review of Line Guard.
Yeah.
I actually found 2 creepypastas about it. One of them is stupid as hell and it's hilarious.
Oh, can we read that one after this?
I'll read. I'm gonna find it right now. It's
Okay.
freaking stupid as hell.
I love stupid creepypastas. It's like they try so hard to be creepy, but
But
like
they
they're
aren't.
exact opposite.
Okay, this one's called Line Guard Lost Episode. Why?
Bruh.
The lost episode is called Why. Just why?
Like the letter Y?
No, WHY question mark.
Oh,
Okay.
kind of retarded.
Have we all
What?
seen my video or at least like watched the show?
I haven't seen
Make
much
sure
of the
to
show,
watch
but
that
I did
video,
watch
so-
your review thing.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Freaking This is so funny.
You know, if somebody was like 4 years old and reading that missing coach creepypasta, even they wouldn't poop their pants.
I think this one is a troll pasta. That's what it is.
Oh boy, I love troll pastas.
Okay, here we go. Mute your mics as I read this scary
Alright.
tale. Thomas Coolman, are you? There we go. Okay. One day, I was with my sister and I asked her, "Hey, how about if we watch The Lion Guard?" She agrees because we used to love Lion King as kids. The good thing is that it's still on TV, but we never got to see the new episodes because we got many new things like MLP, SpongeBob, Thomas and Friends, Tweenies, Family Guy, and The Simpsons. So
Alright,
we
well,
went. Shut the fuck up. So we went to a Savers looking for some Lion King on Disney, but we couldn't find any. But luckily we did. How the fuck does that make sense? We
I
couldn't
don't
find
freaking
any, but
know. Why are
luckily
you
we
asking me?
did.
I don't know.
Okay. But the case looked dusty and there was a sticker labeled The Lion Guard Lost Episode. We then thought to ourselves, wow, an episode we haven't seen. So we bought it for $6.66. We
Wow.
were still
Not on my
confused.
Christian server.
We were still confused. Then asked my sister, "How can a Lion Guard episode be that scary?" She replied, "I don't know. Maybe we'll find out." Just gonna scroll because I have to view it from a video. Okay. So we went home, watched The Lion Guard, and the intro started, but it was very odd. The sky was black. The music was black. The reverse was black. I'm just kidding. Everyone was racist. Okay, I'm sorry.
And then from the shadows emerged Tom, and he was hungry for more.
Okay,
He started coming towards the television.
okay.
screen.
Here we go. The sky was black. The music was playing in reverse. The title card with the words "The Lion Guard" was in blood red, and Mufasa's voice sounded normal, and it just stayed there. Then the episode started. The episode was just called Why, WHY. Pride Rock was on fire. Realistic fire. It has to be realistic. The camera panned into the inside of Pride Rock, which gets more worse. Bunga, Fuli, Beshti, and Ono all look scared. Then one of the sharp wood from the ground fell and landed on Bunga's stomach with blood flying.
What, stupid?
How the fuck does that work?
Well, gee, whose fault is it in
A
that
piece of wood
scenario?
from the ground fell apparently from the ground and stabbed him in the stomach. What the fuck?
Feckin' stupid.
My sister vomited on the floor.
I literally thought it because that was so funny.
We kept going. Okay. And then outside, to our shocking surprise, Pride Rock was burnt. There were no sign of fire trucks or ambulance.
What is this sorcery?
What the fuck? This actually says it. There were no sign of fire trucks or ambulances during this. Doesn't this series take place in freaking
It takes place
Africa?
in like 69 BC.
This what? No, this takes
No.
place in like.
Why the hell? Why would there be fire trucks or ambulances?
I
Like,
know.
this is 69,420 BC.
I know this is fucking stupid. Okay,
This is so fake.
it's hilarious. No, that's why it's called a troll pasta, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here comes freaking Jeremy.
Okay, where was I? Okay. The dismembered heads of Bunga, Beshti, Fuli, Simba, Nala, Timon, Pumbaa, Rafiki, and Ono are then seen flying. Kiara was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, they just grew wings and their heads started flying.
Yeah, that's realistic, guys. Way to go. Way to freaking go.
Okay. Then it cut to a hill with, oh my god, Kion. He looked dead. In fact, he was dead. Whoa!
I'm Mike Wazowski.
Dun dun dun.
It went
Insert
to
lightning.
static for a good 10 seconds. Ooh, spooky.
Ooh, spooky. Oh, I
All right, frick.
Oh my god, I pissed
Okay,
my pants.
okay, all right. This is gonna load. Okay. Kyan then appeared on screen looking very sad. Wait, I thought he died.
No, he's just dead inside.
No,
Okay, we'll go with that apparently.
no,
Okay.
his face was sad because he died, obviously.
His body was dark gray. His eyes were missing. He was covered in blood and was frowning. We felt really bad for Kyan. The picture looked more like someone would make an MS Paint.
I consider that a compliment because everything I draw is in MS
What?
Paint.
What the frick is
What's
this?
even-
Like, this isn't even creepypasta. We're just looking at shitty creepypastas that are funny.
Creepypasta?
troll.
More like crappy pasta.
I fell from the ground. Big brain time.
Big
Right
brain
time.
moment. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Then Kyan began to speak the most disturbing thing ever.
Brazilian.
Why did you not watch another episode of me? Thanks to you, the whole Pride Rock is dead. Can't
What
you
the
see that I'm
frick?
suffering? Well, someday you will regret it. The video ended there. We took the disc out and smashed it to bits. We had nightmares from this. So after that, I couldn't take it anymore, and I put all of my Lion King stuff in the charity box. And since up to now, I never watched another episode and movie of Lion King / Guard again. So the next time you come across this episode, don't watch it.
That
Watch
doesn't
other
even
things. It's
exist.
for your own good.
It's fake.
You know,
okay,
you know,
no, okay,
you know what he actually
okay,
said?
not
You know what Kyle
What?
actually said?
what.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the
Shut the
Hell,
Why?
okay, but can I just say
No.
the ending is so dumb. Like, it makes
I
no
know.
sense.
it's like, yo, don't
No, you know
worry.
what's funny? You know what's funny? If I was in
No,
the
no,
same
no, not that part.
situation, if I was in the same situation and it was a Thomas creepypasta, I wouldn't even dare give my Thomas merch away in the trash or the charity box.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yo.
there's another one.
Oh
Oh,
my
boy.
god.
Oh yay!
This
Time
one's called The Lion Guard, episode 0.
Oh boy, another spooky ravioli.
Oh,
Another
yeah,
Except
yeah.
there won't be
Episode
another
0 is
freaking
definitely not a
spooky.
prototype episode. It's definitely not.
Can I just say I never got spooked at any of these? Can we all agree that we never got
Yeah,
spooked?
these are crap.
How the
Yeah.
hell did I pee my pants at Timothy?
And not at this.
I'm
Okay.
in fourth grade.
Okay, mute your damn mic.
Okay.
Here
Okay.
we go.
No
We're gonna-
swearing on my
We're
Christmas
gonna read
prayer
Lion
like
Guard,
that.
episode 0. All right, here we go. You know that new show on Disney Channel called The Lion Guard? It is a spin-off to the 1994 film The Lion King. Well, I was at some Dollar Tree once and I found a DVD called Lion Guard Movie with the word, the Disney logo, and Kion. I got it for 50 cents, which was an awesome deal. The reason I got a baby show DVD was to make a YTP out of it. Okay, first of all, I think literally anyone can watch the original Lion King, so why would you assume this is a freaking...
I know, guys.
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. You can just buy it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can buy
like
it for
shows you could just buy it on YouTube.
$9.99.
You can just buy it anywhere.
Yeah, you can even buy it at the bargain bin, guys.
Oh,
Did you
Unless-
just say that?
unless
Did you
it,
just
like,
call Lion? Did you literally just call Lion King a baby show?
Unless you know
It
you.
has freaking. The Lion King is a freaking amazing movie. What are you
Lion
talking?
King is my favorite Disney movie of all time.
I know, right? And the sequel was pretty freaking good too. It's like the best Disney.
The sequel's
Was okay.
it's all right. It's all right.
No,
Oh,
wait,
I
you
actually
could buy it
Ray,
anywhere unless the stupid country decided.
But
oh,
can I
it's
Wait,
say
Ray,
something?
you-
The
wait,
Little
Ray, you
Mermaid
saw-
2?
how many of you have seen the sequel?
I've seen the sequel.
I saw it on DVD because I saw it on DVD. I think because my cousin gave it to my younger sister, and I just
I
had
need
to
to-
watch it. Just
I
like,
need to tell you like a disturbing thing in that movie
What?
to kind
I
of
don't-
well, not now. I'll tell it to you after I read this story.
Okay.
okay.
Alright. Okay, where was I?
It
Oh, yeah.
smells like a turd in here.
Shut up.
Fuck up. Mute your damn mic. Okay, anyways. I still did want to watch the episode because I think Bunga's cute. You shut the fuck up.
Shut your old damn ass.
How is he cute? He's literally the definition of fart jokes.
I know, right? Smelly bastard.
Okay. After I put in the movie, no previews were shown. It just cut right to the intro of the show. The episode was called simply episode -2. Wow, false advertising. I thought it was
How the hell is that
episode
possible?
0.
Why would it be not episode -69? I mean, come on, guys.
Okay, you need to take a break.
It said -02. So what's
Negative-
-01?
-2. It's just -2.
What's -1 then?
That's
It's
actually
just
further
it's just an
okay.
episode where they're all high and there's just crab rave in the background.
Okay.
Dun.
Okay, the episode was called simply episode -2. It began with Kion and some baby cub on Pride Rock I had not even seen before. Kion kicked the cub off, possibly killing it. Kion then left with a smile on his face, ending episode -2.
What?
Wow, that was friggin' no, that's not the end.
Whoa,
I just wanna say, wow, that's
sorry.
great.
That was a
Okay.
story. He kicked the cub and that was it. The end.
Yeah,
Okay.
smiled and
Okay, I
walked
guess he's
off.
doing child abuse. Okay, that doesn't scare me at all.
The next
He's a child.
The next episode was episode -1, which was a normal episode in which the Lion Guard saved the day from the hyenas in normal fashion.
Trash.
Then
It was what I
episode
was
0.
expecting.
Episode 0 was the one that never made me look at the Lion Guard or King for that matter the same way again. It began with Kion walking in a blurry background with reverse music. Oh, it's Suicide Mouse. The blurry background color then morphed to bloody red. Then the screen went black.
Ooh.
Bunga was on screen with black eyes and faint red pupils I could hardly see. Bunga then screamed realistically. He then started to cry realistically, as well as his eyes melting. The next scene is Ono, who is getting squished by Beshti into a bloody mess. After this, another agonizing scene began. Foolie the cheetah's head was being cut off. Then the final scene made me puke. Kion was being ripped apart from his skin to his bone marrow by Bunga, and his eye was being pulled by Ono. After this, the video ended. I went back to the main menu. After this, I destroyed the DVD. That's it.
You serious? That's it?
That's it.
So you just destroyed the DVD and nothing happened. Usually
He
after
destroyed the
that they're
DVD
like,
and nothing happened.
okay, that's good. At least nothing happened. It's like he's safe now. Unlike other people who just got letters that
Then he
say,
committed
"Hey,
suicide.
hey, fucker, hey you, you're a muckle
Then he
nuisance."
committed
You know that?
suicide.
Okay.
What the heck was that? I could make a better creepypasta about the original cut of Day of the Thankful from the
What's
What's with
Steve's?
destroying the things? Because why would you want it in your house?
Yeah, why would you want in a house that is the
I-
freaking spawn of Satan?
Okay. Now to tell you the Lion King 2 story.
It's time to tell a
Oh,
tale.
yes.
Murdoch, what the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
What is
What are
that?
you on, dude?
That's
you
the
look like-
definition of high.
Jesus Christ! I think I'm gonna have nightmares because of that. Just from that one
Not scary.
single frame, I'm going to die.
All right.
I know he just came out of nowhere. He's like, ooga booga.
I want your beans.
I want to eat your beans.
Okay, so on to the Lion Guard 2. Oh wait, no, the Lion King 2 or something.
Where is
By the way, everybody, I've come to make an announcement.
What?
No more 69 jokes for the entirety of the stream.
please, thank you.
For
To be honest with you, it's not really that funny anymore. Nice weather we're having.
Give me a sec, I'm trying to find it.
Okay, take your time. You're
Shut
very-
up.
I remember Oh man, I remember being an idiot back in my days because I used to recreate episodes realistically. So whenever I was in a pool, I would literally get a Tommy Henry, just like pretend I was doing something in the air. And what really scares me is that he still worked after like what for 1 year of use, even if he was dipped in the pool. So durability test 100.
Wow, man.
Where the
I found
He's
some.
got abs of steel.
I found someone selling a Tommy Edward and Oliver for around $10, and I bought
Why
it.
sell a Termy Oliver when you can sell a Termy Duck?
The thing is, I already have 3 ducks.
Oh wow, you have 3 ducks. Congratulations, man.
Where the
Seriously, you're so lucky. I don't even have 1 duck, dude.
If
That's why I'm getting an
if you
Erdal duck.
want me to, I can ship to your house a Tommy duck.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with selling my address. I think I'll just buy an Erdal duck off of eBay.
Erdal?
Like
Okay.
$59.99. Seriously, that's like
I have
$59.99.
I have a take along duck, and his face scares me to death. He looks so
Take
happy
along
that take along duck. It just scares me. His face.
I
It
know,
just
I know.
has the
I've seen
widest
Take-Along duck.
grin in the
It's
world.
so scary. You smell like
He's so happy that I fell off. I fell on the stairs.
he's so happy I'm gonna die.
I can't freaking find. Eh.
Son of a cuss word.
Someone. So. I'm pretty.
Okay, basically, all right. I'm gonna try to sum it up without reading something. Okay, so
Okay.
in 1910, you know the main villain, Zira, the female lion.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You remember her death scene?
Yeah.
Not really.
She was like hanging over like a raging river, and then
Oh yeah, cause I watched Lion King 2. I just haven't watched it in 1 year. I'm slow in the head to this, so
yeah.
sorry.
Okay, so the scene when she's like hanging over the edge, and then Kiara, she comes in to try to help her, and she reaches her paw out, and then I think the original, like not the original, the final death moment was just a scene of her falling.
Mm.
I don't remember. I think she just like she didn't let go, but like something rather than that. I don't know. She probably lost her grip. But while she's falling, you can clearly see her smiling, right?
Like, I'll be
So-
back kind of thing.
By the way,
She's-
guys,
How to write a horrible fan fiction. Apparently, she was built out of robot mechanics, and she
No,
was now the
no.
Lion Terminator.
No.
By the way, guys, I
If
wanna
you
say-
rewatch the death scene, you can like see her smiling, and then she falls into the river.
Oh,
People were confused as to like why she made the face while she was falling. That's because this is where the fucked up shit comes in. In the original, there's actually footage of like the sketches for the original, like her death,
no.
and
oh,
so when Kiara's trying to help her, Zero looks down at the water, and then she starts smiling, and then like slaps Kiara's paw away, and then Zero's like, no, never.
No.
And then she lets it go and falls and dies, basically giving off like suicide.
wow.
Okay, so I've
Oh.
kind of seen this kind of reference. I've seen-
Disney changed it because they didn't want to show like a character committing suicide.
Cause
No, don't
suicide is
commit
bad,
suicide,
you
guys.
shouldn't do it.
Wasn't there? I'm pretty sure there was a Disney film where there was someone who committed suicide. Don't remember. It's been a long time.
Let's just say at least one character
Now-
dies
nowadays-
in a Disney movie.
It's really for some odd reason I watch Tom and Jerry stuff, and one of my favorite episodes is the one where they commit suicide because it's so down to earth.
Oh yeah, that one.
I know.
Blue Cat Blues.
Blue Cat Blues.
just-
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the theme of the episode.
I
Like
know, right?
He just
the,
sits,
the music is so good as well. I hum it to myself every day.
he just
Like
sits
when
on
I'm
the
in class.
he just
That's
sits on the
basically how I
the
feel
choo
about
choo
Going
train
On.
tracks, waiting for him to kill him. And
Yeah.
because
What's worse is than DVD and TV version. They made the sound of the train horn louder, so you could actually hear it coming, and you're just like, no,
oh
no,
shit, yeah.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
Diesel's coming,
no.
guys.
I just,
Going
for
in
some odd
four.
reason, I feel like a bad person for laughing when like Jerry just sees his girlfriend running off with someone else, and then he just goes on the track. He's just like, "Hey, can I sit here? Thanks. I want to think about life as well."
It's like Jerry's regretting all of his life decisions.
What's really funny is that that isn't even the first suicide episode of Tom and Jerry. There's like another one
Yeah.
released 2 years earlier in 1954. Man, back when controversy wasn't kind of a big thing. Nowadays, meh. So what? I'm pretty sure there was a Tom and Jerry creepypasta about something.
Yeah. I can find it if
Y-
you want me to.
Sure, it's something to deal with like Gene Deitch. Rest in peace, bro. He
Tom and
died
Jerry
this year.
lost episode.
Rip Gene Deitch. He was like, a lot of people don't like him because of his era of Tom and Jerry because it was cheap, but it wasn't
Oh,
even his fault
oh,
because MGM
fuck
was
no.
too. MGM was
Holy
so
shit.
lazy. What did you find?
I found like pictures from the creepypasta. Holy shit.
Oh no!
It was
Oh
the
no!
one with Jerry smiling like creepily.
That's not even from a creepypasta. That's just actually from an episode.
Hell no. Hail
He,
to the no, no, no.
he looks so sick. He reminds me of that girl from like that meme that were like before she was turned into who? Jeff the Killer, I think. The original
Stop.
image. She looks
Stop.
like that. That's
Stop.
what I thought.
Stop. Stop. Stop
Stop.
talking.
Stop.
Stop talking. Okay. I found
Okay.
it. Tom and Jerry lost cartoon.
What's sad is that I'm pretty sure it takes place in 1962, which is one of my favorite years of life. Ah, yes. I'm immortal. This is
I
what
am indeed here and alive.
Okay, so let's hear it.
Tom.
Don't tell me it's stupid, I swear to God.
Tom
You're
takes
laughing.
shit. Okay. This is like freaking okay. The 13 Tom and Jerry shorts made by the Czechoslovakian director Gene. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm just gonna call him Gene. I'm just gonna say Gene. Okay, are infamous for their poor quality and rather disturbing nature, featuring badly done sound effects and animation and having a more realistic feel to the violence. Some have speculated that Gene didn't like the concept behind Tom and Jerry and was pursued into making them and wanted to make the people who watched his take on it feel bad for liking the concept. What many people don't know is that Gene was originally signed in to make more than the 13 episodes to the public has access to.
Ooh.
Desperate to get out of his contract, Gene made one more Tom and Jerry short that few have ever seen.
Whoa.
Here we go. The short
Wait.
was called Tom's Basement. It
Your time
opened
is
with-
up, sir.
Oh, I hate the character. I hate what's about to happen next. I hate what's about to happen next because of one person.
Shut the fuck.
Okay.
What?
The fact that
What?
you go
What's
first
made-
there. Because people, your time is up, sir.
What?
I felt like that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Your time is up, sir.
Tom's Basement.
Okay, here we go. Okay, don't distract me. Okay.
Okay.
The short was
I-
called Tom's Ass. I mean, no. Tom,
Tom's ass.
Tom's
Why?
Basement.
Why?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Tom's Basement. It opened with Tom in a typical Tom and Jerry house. His owner was the fat, angry guy from other Gene shorts.
Fuck him.
Tom's owner seemed even angrier than in his other appearances. The first scene is him stomping on Tom's tail in a very realistic and painful-looking way because Tom is sleeping by the basement door. The owner yells at Tom to never go down there.
Wait.
Tom is clearly terrified and runs away to another room.
Ooh.
Our view stays in the room by the basement door, and we see Jerry come out of a mouse hole.
Okay.
He gets
This
an
is the
evil look
thing-
in his eye, in his
this is
face,
the
and
thing-
follows Tom into the next room. What were you gonna?
What? Oh,
What
I
were
was
you
gonna say
saying?
something about the fat guy. He's the worst character in the era because he abuses Tom for absolutely no reason. He has fucking anger issues as well.
Okay.
Like watch all 13 of them, and somewhere around the second and fourth, you'll see how much of a miserable cunt he is.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
The next few minutes were fucked up. I'm just kidding. That's not what it is. Jerry repeatedly manages to trick Tom into chasing him into the basement door a few times. But each time the owner catches Tom, he inflicts a painful-looking injury on him, which stay with Tom even after the scene ends. After 3 beatings, Tom is bruised all over, bleeding in a few places, and limping
Oh
with
shit.
a
gosh.
leg. After this, Tom starts to literally beg Jerry not to bother him anymore. He's not really talking, but he's crying and mumbling, and you can tell what he's doing by his body language. Jerry
But
just
then-
laughs at him and pushes him back into the basement door.
Oof.
The
The
owner
cheeky
catches
bastard.
Tom again and goes ballistic. The camera zooms in on his face. It changes color and distorts as he yells at Tom in a much louder voice than any other sound in the cartoon. I can't post most of what he said on here, but it's definitely vicious and
Oh,
furious.
Oh lord.
He's speaking Russian.
It seems like Jerry has finally decided to take pity on Tom, though. Jerry picks up a knife that was lying around and stabs the owner in the leg.
I know how this is gonna end.
Tom opens the basement door, and they carry the owner's body down the stairs. There are dozens of other bodies down there, decaying and showing signs of their violent deaths. Tom and Jerry shake hands, and it seems like they've triumphed over the serial killer.
Oh no.
Jerry gets an evil look in his face again, and Tom says in a ghostly deep voice, "Don't you believe it?"
Wait, what?
No,
Jerry-
that's wait. I want to
what the-
say something about that line. That was actually in the TV show.
I know.
Where it's just like, don't you
I know, can I
believe
finish?
it? Sure.
Jerry stabs Tom, killing him, and throws his body into the pile. The last shot is Jerry putting up a for sale sign in the yard of the house, laughing, clearly planning to do it all over again.
What the fuck?
Happy music plays. Dun, 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 dun. That's all, folks.
Da,
That's all,
da, 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 da.
I actually have a theory about that because I always found the abuser, of course, he's very abusive. So I always thought maybe the bodies in the pile is probably his family members because he owns a station wagon. Yet he's the only one using it and there's 4 seats in there. And I'm just like, maybe he killed his family out of pure rage and just hid them in the basement.
Oh.
And then he's just trying to live his life like a normal person.
Oh.
The man behind the slaughter, 1962 edition.
Jerry really do be out here though.
What's really scares me is that I can think of one scene that's very close to the ending of this. Because there's an episode from that era where Jerry's just walking out of the house. But if you remove Tom and put a for sale sign, it really feels like it's the ending of it. Because Jerry's carrying a suitcase and I have no idea, without context, you don't know what's in the suitcase now, do you?
I know what's in the
Oh.
briefcase.
That's what I just. Oh.
Wanna know what's in the briefcase?
Yeah, I figured.
Well, in the actual episode, Jerry's just trying to be a spaceman because Tom's being an absolute asshole for no reason.
You're
As
an
always.
asshole.
Well, I'll be damned.
As in, Jerry's literally doing
Yeah,
nothing. He's
big
just
dog
reading. He was reading a newspaper, and Tom's just throwing he's just shooting him with a gun and then literally
Like,
throwing
shit.
dynamite in his mouse
Bang
hole.
bang.
Alas, Jerry gets pissed off. and
Well,
decides
that
to
was a
become
creepy
space-
crappy.
Not really creepy for me.
I am Kermit the Frog, and I will shoot you if you read another word.
Did you just
come to frog and I will send you into the third dimension?
All right, how about
with my
this? How about
AK-47.
how about some of us tell our own spooky stories?
Oh, I want to tell a story. I want to tell a story.
Actually, I'm busy.
Let me. All right, how about this? I'll tell one story. I'll tell one story.
I want to tell
Okay.
one story.
I want to
Everybody
tell
shut
a
the
story.
fuck up. I'm trying to tell a story.
Do you
Time is
want-
up, sir.
Okay, fine, we'll mute.
All right. Shh.
Oh wait,
Okay.
mute.
Okay. So there was this
Uh.
one time. So there was this one time.
Yo, say it. Say it, don't spray it.
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up. Okay. So there was this one time I went down to the kitchen and I opened the refrigerator door and there was no food in there.
Damn, that's deep.
Not really.
Steve really be out here though.
Did you just say that's not deep? That was poetry right there.
It was
I went to
probably
the
just
fridge and there was
I
no
was-
food.
That was
I-
toe tapping music.
I was so tempted to say your time is up, sir.
How about this? Okay, I got an even scarier story.
fine.
Okay.
So there was this one time I ate boiled peas.
Oh my god, that's not even scary
When
at
you
all.
when you gagged, I accidentally heard you say I boiled penis, and I was like, what?
No.
Hello? What?
What?
No, what the fuck?
That's what I heard because you gagged. I was like, you were about to. I heard a P sound, and you're like, I boiled. And I was like, you boiled penis? How?
No. Okay, who has an actual scary
Guys,
story?
I have, I have,
I
I
think I
got
made
one.
a fan made story by myself. It's another Thomas
I have-
creepypasta, but it's completely different.
I do.
So
I have the
um,
I've
spookiest
got
story
one.
ever.
I'll try and tell my story.
Let
I
me
guess.
tell it.
Okay,
No,
you
wait,
first.
let's all go by order.
Steve already told his spooky story about how there was no food in
Can I
the
tell it next?
refrigerator.
Wait, I'm last.
So,
So that means Murdoch is last and I'm next. Okay.
That means I have the
Ah.
scary story.
Okay. Back
Here
in
we
the
go.
day, I used to collect DVDs from the disc. No, not the discount store, an actual DVD store. And I was such a happy little kid, living out my dreams of purchasing Tommy merch, just going la 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 la. I have Tommy merch. I can flex on all the other little kids in the nursery. No, I'm not. No, I'm actually serious. I actually flex so hard on them. I used to like bring my toys to school and just be like, "In your face, nerd! In your face!" I got some Tony Thomas merch. What do you have, Bob the Builder? Pathetic. So I remember this one time I purchased a DVD, and it was pretty ordinary enough. It was a season. It was a season one, 26 episode DVD. And so I decided to play it, and obviously I watched all of the episodes because I'm a maniac. No, I'm not a maniac. I'm just an extreme Thomas lover, which is also a maniac. So what
Yo.
happened was that I thought I was done. So obviously this screen just played. So all of a sudden insert, but for some odd reason, for some odd reason, it turned to static, and another episode popped up. I was pretty confused because I mean, there's only 26 episodes. Why would there be a 27th? Was the box a scam? Well, not really, because it didn't have any title. It was just a plain intro, nothing at all. It was just the regular intro. However, there was no title to the episode, so I really don't remember what the episode name is or what it even is. So obviously, it starts out a normal day on Sodor, but then something seems off because I can't hear anything. I can hear Ringo Starr's voice. However, it's so faint, I don't understand what he's saying. So Thomas decides to puff out a Tidmouth Sheds to do another day's work. So he reaches Knapford to do some shunting, and all of a sudden the screen goes black. It stayed like that for at least 4 minutes. Nothing happened, complete silence. As a kid, I was like, oh, maybe that was just an error. Maybe there was another episode, a deleted clip that was accidentally added. But then it went back, and for some odd reason, Thomas was smiling at a wreck where apparently Edward was going up a hill, and the trucks decided to play their clever little tricks and push him down. And he suddenly crashed at the bottom of Gordon's Hill, and Thomas was there with the breakdown train. But what really concerned me was that he had a big, fat smirk on his face. He was like very happy about it as well. And then the screen cuts to black, and for a split second, it says one down. Obviously, I was like, what do you mean one down? What do you mean one down? Before I could do it again, I saw the flying kipper. However, this time it was much more brutal. Henry was dented up and he was almost in pieces. And in the background, you could actually see Thomas, while James is there instead. However, Thomas has the same expression he did with Edward, and the screen cut to black. It went 2 to go. And then, of course, it just goes on and on of each character's death until it just stops completely. Black screen, nothing. Then all of a sudden, we see Thomas's face. He's just staring blankly at the screen with a happy little face. It cuts to black, and that was it. I'd never understood why it said 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. I was just thought maybe they accidentally put some text. But yeah, I was freaked out about this episode as a 5-year-old, and soon I had nightmares about it. And then I just went back to watching the show again, hopefully never finding the episode ever. And as soon as the final episode ended of season 1, I would close the DVD and just leave it. And there's my story. Pretty lame, but eh.
Dang.
Alright,
Who's
TC,
starting
it's your
it now?
turn.
Oh boy, look at the
Oh.
watch, everybody!
Oh, whoa.
Welcome.
Come back to me.
Yeah.
Welcome, you freaking champion.
Let's
Hello,
go to
we're talking
Elijah, I
about our own
guess.
creepypastas because we can.
Okay, can I tell mine next? I've got quite the tale.
If yours is
Okay.
Sure, I'm
if
skipping.
yours is a joke, I swear.
It's not a joke. I'm gonna actually put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah,
James
that
went to
doesn't
the
sound
magical.
realistic.
James went to the magical tree where beans started falling out. Ooh la la la! And then Thomas came out of nowhere and was like, "Hi." The end.
Can I tell mine?
then.
All right, Ray,
I
what's
also-
your story?
Okay. This tale is called Ghost Train Special Edition.
Ooh.
Now, you see, one day, at the age of 4, I was at my local Target when I saw a Thomas DVD labeled Ghost Train and Other Stories. So I thought, hey, I like Thomas, so I decided to purchase the DVD. I went home and popped it in the DVD player, and I decided, hey, I want to watch the Ghost Train episode right now. So I picked the story select, and I watched Ghost Train. Now,
Okay.
everything was pretty normal during the first half of the episode. But then,
Oh, no.
when Percy decides to play the trick on Thomas, Toby says, hey, can you stop that, please? Okay. Anyways,
I'm quivering because it's cold where I am. God.
Oh,
God.
Ray is a
That's
dumb
how Thomas-
bubble
that's
gum.
how Percy's ghost. And then Percy's ghost comes. And he says, I'll chuff and I'll puff and I break your door in. But this time, instead of Thomas going away, he stays. And Percy literally jumps inside Thomas, like possesses him. Thomas just starts going berserk. He starts literally shunting trucks to the point where they literally freaking die. And he does this. It goes on and on for days upon end.
Ooh.
And
Intriguing.
it was so scary. It was so traumatizing that they had to put Thomas out of his misery, and they freaking killed him. his remains.
He's the mother flipping dead.
I can't
They dumped
take
him in the
it.
sea.
They had to end Thomas, so they took him out of his misery.
They freaking
But I
killed him.
think Thomas. But I think
I have to
Thomas
think of a
earned it.
better one. I have to think
No,
of a better
wait.
one.
When you said he shunted the trucks to death, the first thing that came to my mind was
Oh no!
shunting trucks and hauling freight.
Oh no!
But yeah, I gotta think of a better one.
All right, can I say mine?
Yeah,
Wait,
sure,
you know
go
what was
for
funny?
it.
Wait, Ray, when
Okay.
you were telling your story,
So I'm making this up on the spot, but I'm trying to base it off of a kind of a true story. So,
okay.
so I had ordered the freaking all Audrey stories in one book on Amazon,
Ooh,
and
I have it.
it came in a package, but there was another book in the package.
It was
And
Twilight.
no,
No, throw that in the trash right now.
No.
and it was called. What was it called?
Jimmy the Jimsons. The
What's called?
Jimsons.
No, it was called.
It was called Everybody Poops.
No, you know what's funny? I actually have a book that's titled "Everyone Poops." I'll read it. I'll read it later. Because
Okay.
I can.
So it was called. It was called Thomas and Rose. No,
Did you just say Thomas and Rosie?
no. I said Thomas's worst nightmare, and I opened it because I freaking wanted to know what it was, and then I. This is so stupid.
Thomas's Nightmare.
No, this is so
Actually,
stupid.
wait,
I
hang on. When you said Thomas's Nightmare, I was like, that's actually kind of a good disguise for a kid's book because Thomas's Nightmare could just be like Thomas couldn't find his coaches anywhere, but then he suddenly woke up, and there was Annie and Clarabelle. The end.
Oh, is that
Yeah, that's
freaking Rama Fool?
Not freaking Rama fool.
what?
No,
Oh no, I
'cause-
remember that video where
Yeah.
like Annie and Clarabelle were gone, then everyone's like,
Killed
ah.
by Dennis.
Whiff was addicted to cheese and he liked to fart.
Yeah.
His farts were highly contagious, so they killed people.
Mighty Mac was
God.
addicted to crack.
Marty Mac was addicted to crack, and once he started, there was no going back.
Just had to
Oh.
remind me of a scene from a movie I
I'm
watched.
Mighty Mac, and I do the
There-
mighty
No,
crack.
because there's a
Oh,
scene
Marty
in a
Mac,
movie
and
where
I'm
there were
never
two
going
twin
back.
kids. There were two twin kids, and then they said like, our mom says our dad's a real sex machine. I was wondering, I wonder which sex machine made Mighty Mac. I wonder which clever person had that
It was
idea.
a combination of Bertha and Robot Mike Wazowski.
So I'm so okay. All right. I might
Speaking of Mike Wazowski,
no.
the blue Mike Wazowski.
No.
Oh my
So, do we read more creepypastas?
gosh. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Steve,
Put down the gun, Steve. Steven? The Weaving.
I think since Fruit
Sir
Punch,
Topham
Fruit
Bertram
Punch-
Hat,
Hey,
you dare
Oh, wait,
put that
I'll be
goddamn
right
gun
back.
down.
Sir
Fruit
Bertram,
Punch. Hey,
don't you dare
Fruit-
point a gun at me.
hey.
What?
Fruit Punch Man wants me to join his stream, so I might end it here because I don't really have any more creepypastas to
Okay.
tell.
But
I
wait,
do
then
assure
give
you.
us the link to the stream.
I do assure you for how I will make a Halloween video. It's gonna be spoopy.
Ugh.
Hooray. Because
So
that's
thank
the
you
point
all
of
for
Halloween.
watching the stream. If you stay through the whole thing, then you're probably brave. And for those who
I know, I'm
left,
brave.
insert Big Engines 87 Thomas line here.
False and sexy, everyone.
Remember, children,
False and
69
sexy.
children do not-
And I'll see y'all in the next video.
All right. Happy Halloween.
I